Hi friends, welcome to Yuvaguru Maths Theory. We are covering only theory over here. Problems we have already covered in this app. You can download this app and get all the problems. These are useful for CBSE, ICSE and various state boards. Basically everyone who deals in maths. So let's focus on theory. Fractions. What is a fraction? Fraction is a part of a whole. Means what? What do you mean by part of a whole? See this. This is one circle or this is one pizza and we have cut it into various parts. So these parts are known as fraction. The whole here would be an object or a group of objects, but all the parts of the whole must be equal. See here. Must be equal means what? See here. If this part is not equal to this, then you can't say 1 by 4 or 3 by 4 or 2 by 4, because if these parts are not equal, you can't group them. Basically, if everyone is equal, then it's easy to, then it's means you can definitely group them in that case only. Here, in first it's whole, second is half, third is 1/4, and fourth is 3/4. Now, if this wouldn't have been equal, then you can't group them as 3/4 or 1/4 or anything like that. Okay, so this is basically the meaning of fraction. It's a whole is divided into some parts, equal parts. Okay, a fraction is numerator and denominator. This above one is called as numerator, lower one is called as denominator. So 3/5 means 3 is the numerator, 5 is the denominator. Next, how to represent the fractions on the number line. Sure, here whole theory is given. I'll give you a simple trick. Suppose if you want 1/6 of any number, so 1/6 means what? Between 0 and 1, it is 1/6, 6 parts of 1. That is the meaning of 1/6. So 1 will be divided into 6 equal parts. So divide it into 6 equal parts, 0 to 1, and then the first part would be 1/6. If you want 3/6, then 3 parts would be, first 3 parts would be 3/6. That is the meaning of everything. If I want 2/3 of a fraction, then what will I do? Divide the 1 into first part, 3 parts, and take 2 parts from that, 1 and 2. So that is 2/3. That is the meaning of all this fraction concept. Proper fraction. What is a proper fraction? If the numerator is less than the denominator, it's called as a proper fraction. Means what? See this. 1/3, 2/3, 3/4. Numerator is less than the denominator. That's why it's proper. Okay. Improper. If the numerator is greater than the denominator, then it's called as improper. Why is it called improper? Because here, what is, suppose let's say this example, 5/4. What is 5/4? It means these 4 parts, means 5 parts we are taking of something of which these 4 parts are equal. Means like this. Suppose if there are, I have made 8 parts, so I want 5/4. So 5/4. What is 5? These 4 are joined together, and this one is taken one more. So that's why it's called as improper. Why? Because this can be written as a mixed fraction. See this. 5/4 means what is it actually? It is made up of one whole part and 1/4 of the other part. Right? So 1 plus 1/4. So this is known as a mixed fraction. Now you can convert this mix into improper. 4 ones are plus 1, 5. The fraction is made by a combination of whole and a part. That is known as mixed fraction. Okay. How to convert a mixed into improper? Say this. Quotient equals to remainder upon quotient remainder upon divisor. So multiply quotient into divisor and add remainder. That will be a improper. This is a mixed. Okay. So quotient into divisor plus remainder, the whole upon divisor, all, or whole into denominator plus numerator, the whole upon denominator. That is one and the same. Here we have covered these into problems also. Yeah, you can download this app and you can get all these problems, solved ones, difficult, easy, every problem. In these problems are useful for all CBSE, ICSE and state boards, and everyone who deals in maths. So here we'll see an example. Convert 2 3/4 into a improper. So this is a mixed. So 4 to the 8 plus 3 11, right? 11/4. Then what are equivalent fractions? equivalent fractions are those fractions which represent same part of the whole. Means what? See this. In this circle it's 1 by 2. Means there are two parts and 1 upon 2 is considered this colored part. In this, see here, there are 4 parts and 2 are taken together. So 2 upon 4. So what is 2 upon 4? 2 ones are 2 twos are. Again it comes to 1 by 2. Here 3 upon 6. Total 6 parts. Out of that 3 are colored. So 3 upon 6. Again 1 by 2. Okay, similarly over here 4 upon 8. All the above images are different but equivalent fractions as they represent the same, that is half part of the whole circle. Next is multiplying the same number. If we multiply the numerator and denominator of any fraction with the same number, then we will get the equivalent fraction. There could be more than one equivalent fractions of one fraction. For example, see this 1 upon 2. If I multiply 1 upon 2 with 2 upon 2, it's 2 upon 4. 3 upon 3, 3 upon 6. If I multiply it with 4 upon 4, 4 upon 8. So, everything answer, if you bring it down, it will be 1 by 2 only. 2 ones are 2 twos are. Similarly everyone. Okay. Dividing by the same number. Same logic. If we divide the numerator and denominator of any fraction with the same number, then we'll get a equivalent fraction. For example, see this 18 upon 27. Now we divide this by 9. So what happens? 18 upon 3, yeah, we are dividing here by 3. 18 upon 3, 27 upon 3. So 6 upon 9. It's again one and the same only. 3 twos are 3 threes are. 9 twos are 9 threes are. You divide it by 9 also. So it becomes 2 upon 3 only. Okay. Logically, either dividing or multiplying by the same number, it will give you the similar fraction. Now what is the simplest form of the fraction? Simplest form means what? The numerator and denominator don't have anything in common. So they can't be divided further. See this 2 upon 3. Does 2 and 3 have any relation? Can it be divided further? No. So that's the simplest form. That's it. Nothing else. Okay. See this example 18 upon 27. Revise it to simplest form. 9 twos are 9 threes are. So 2 by 3. Okay. See, in problems you will get everything in this app. Like fractions and unlike fractions, quite easy. Like fractions means which have same denominators. Unlike fractions means which have different denominators, not same one. Okay. So example, see this 5 by 13, 3 by 13, 1 by 13. Denominator same, like 2 by 3, 5 by 9. Denominators different, so unlike. Next is comparing fractions. See here there are 3-4 ways. If it's a mixed fraction, then check the whole number, whichever is whole. See here it's 2 is a whole number and here 3 is a whole number. So definitely 3 is greater than 2. So then why to look at this 1 upon 6 and 3 upon 8? Don't look at it. If you are getting the whole number which is there, if it is greater, mark that as a bigger fraction. That's it. Okay. Next, suppose if it's a like fraction. Like fraction means what? Denominator same. If denominators are same, compare only numerators. See this 5 upon 8, 7 upon 8. Denominator same. Compare numerator. 7 is bigger. So it's like fraction. It's very easy. 7 upon 8 is bigger than 5 upon 8. So forget these simpler parts. Comparing the difficult ones. So this is difficult. Unlike fractions. This is difficult. There are two parts to this. Unlike fractions where numerators are same. See this 3 by 4, 3 upon 8. So in that case, compare the denominators. Whichever denominator is smaller, that fraction is bigger. Okay, quite simple. Whichever denominator is smaller, that fraction is bigger in unlike fractions. Okay. So second is unlike fractions with different numerators. Means the numerators are not same. 6 by 7, 3 by 5. Okay. Cross multiply. Say this. Cross means what? 6 into 5. Denominator of 1 into numerator of other. Similarly, denominator of other into numerator of 1. So 6 5s are 35. 7 3s are 21. Which is bigger? Say this. 21 and 35. So 21, 35 is bigger. So that part will be bigger. It means here. See this. 6 upon 7, 3 by 5. So cross multiply. 6 5s are 7 3s are. Say this 30, 21. Which is bigger? 30. So 6 upon 7 is bigger. Simple. Okay. Now addition and subtraction of fractions. Now adding like fractions. Like means what? Denominators same. So it's quite easy. If denominators are same, what you do is simply combine the denominator and add the numerators. That's it. 1 upon 4 plus 2 upon 4, combine 4, 1 plus 2 is 3 upon 4. Now subtracting the fractions, similar ones. Suppose if the denominators are same logic. 3 upon 4 minus 2 upon 4. Combine the denominator. 3 minus 2 is 1. So 1 upon 4 is the answer. Okay. Difficult is what? Adding and subtracting the unlike fractions. So here like this. 4 upon 5, 3 upon 8. So what you do is first find the LCM of this denominators 5 and 8. So what is the LCM of denominators? 5 and 8 is 40. So try to convert these denominators to 40 now. Okay. Means what? Say this. 40. So how will you convert 5 into 40? 5 8s are. Okay. So 5 8s are 40. So multiply numerator and denominator by the same number. So it will be 4 upon 5 into 8 upon 8. See this. 4 upon 5 into 8 upon 8. It becomes 32 upon 40. Similarly the other one. This 3 upon 8. So it will be 3 upon 8 into 5 upon 5. We want the denominator is same 40. So 8 5 is 40 and 3 5 is 15. So now the new fraction becomes what? 32 by 40 and 15 by 40. So it's a like fraction now. So what are we actually doing? While comparing or subtracting, adding unlike fraction, we are converting it to like fraction and then solving it. So without converting it to like fraction, you can't solve it at all. So 32 upon 40 plus 15 upon 40. Now like fraction, 40 common, 32 plus 15, 47 by 40. Now this is a improper fraction because numerator is bigger than the denominator. So what you can do is you can convert it to mixed. How? This 40 ones are 40 plus 7 remains. So 41 and 7. This way you can solve it. Similarly subtraction also. Same logic, nothing different. Say this 3 upon 4, 1 upon 5. We are subtracting it. Are the denominators same? So convert them to find the LCM of them. 4, 5. What is the LCM of 4 and 5? It is 20. Now in both the examples you have directly multiplied 4 into 5. That's why, because the LCM is same. These are means these numbers LCM is obtained by multiplying to each other. That's why you are finding it that 3 upon 4 into 5 upon 5. So it becomes 15 upon 20. Similarly 1 upon 5 means 1 upon 5 into 4 upon 4. That is 4 upon 20. So what happens? Now they become the like fractions. So it becomes 15 upon 20 minus 4 upon 20. So 20 common, 11 upon 20. That is the answer. So answer is not important. What you have to do is convert it to like fractions and then solve it. So all these problems we have solved it in this app, Yuva Maths Olympiad app, that is useful for CBSE, ICSE, State Board, everything. Each and every person who is dealing in maths can use this. You can get 500 plus questions with explanations and case studies. It's a separate paid version. Follow us on Facebook on this link. WhatsApp us on this number for any query related to purchases. So keep studying, keep watching. Thanks.